So this is a question about Voronoi diagrams, and it's worth 9 marks. So what it's asking you to do is work out the coordinates of this point here. Now, it gives you this, and I would write that on my diagram. Okay. I'm also going to connect those. That is a line segment, it's a straight line. And as we know about Voronoi diagrams, that is a perpendicular bisector. So that meets at 90 degrees. Okay? So what you're actually given is the equation of this line, which you could call L. You are given that this is minus 2x plus 9. We need the gradient of this line, which is perpendicular to it. What's the gradient of the line L, of the non-broken line? It's given in the function. Anybody? Negative 2. So what's the gradient of the perpendicular bisector? Not quite. Change the sign. Yeah, change the sign so it goes to positive and the reciprocal. You could use 0.5, but I'm going to use a half. They're the same thing. Okay, so now we know the equation of this line. Or we know parts of it. We know it's y is equal to half x plus c. We don't yet know c. We do know one point that it goes through. What point does it go through? 4 and 6, 6 and 4. So what do I replace y with? 6 equals half. What do I replace x with? Half of 4. What do you need to add to 2? So c is 4. So now you know the equation of this line, the dotted broken line, is y is equal to a half x plus 4. Well, why do I need that? We actually need to know where that line, the dotted line, and the line we already know the equation of, we need to know where they meet. We need to know this point here, which I'm going to call C. We need to know this point. Okay? So, how do I know where they meet? I've got an equation here, an equation here. How can I work out where they meet? This is going to give me the midpoint of both lines. But how do I find that? Equate them. Good use of terminology there, student 1. So minus 2x plus 9 is equal to half x plus 4. What are we solving for here? X. Okay? So, we've got minus 2x and half x. Which is the smallest? Move that. Okay, so add 2x to both sides. What's a half x plus 2x? You can give me it as a decimal. I'm going to write it as a fraction. Yeah, and I'm going to call it 5 over 2x plus 4. Okay. Okay, now, we've got 9 is equal to 5 over 2x plus 4. How do I get rid of plus 4? Okay, so what am I going to get on the left-hand side? Times by 2. So 10 equals, therefore x should be equal to 2. Yeah. Okay, now that is the midpoint of the line. We need to know the y coordinate. So we know that point C that I've just worked out, we've just shown that x is equal to 2. Now to find y, we can substitute into either of those functions. And the first function they gave you was minus 2x plus 9, because we need to know the... Okay, can you evaluate that? So what's minus 2 times 2? Minus 4. Minus 4 plus 9? 5. Okay. So the midpoint has got coordinates 2, 5. Okay. So we are after this point here. We know this point. We know this point is 2, 5. And we know this point is 4, 6. Okay, so I know that the midpoint is equal to x plus 4 over 2. And the coordinate x coordinate midpoint is 2. And I know that y plus 6 over 2. What's the y coordinate of the midpoint? 5. Okay, so we'll solve both of those. So we'll solve the left-hand one for x. So this is the x coordinate of our answer. What do I do first? Wrong answer. What's the inverse to divide by 2? Multiply by 2. So x plus 4 is equal to 4. Okay. Therefore x equals 0. So that's my x coordinate for the final answer, 0. We just need to find the y coordinate. Y plus 6 over 2 is equal to 5. First step. Times 2, so what would you get?
10. Y plus 6 is equal to 10.
Okay. Therefore, y equals
4.
5 times 2. Okay. So what do I have to add to 6 to make 10? And y is equal to 4. And 0, 4 is your answer. 9 marks.